You stole the penny. You were big enough to do that. You'd be a big enough boy to go and fix the mistake you made. Crossed the carport, into the yard, looked up, saw the house, turned around, ran back into his home. Titus, I know, Daddy. Crossed the carport, into the yard. Farther now, he looked up at the house and ran toward the house, disappeared in the door. A few moments later, he came out, ran all the way across the yard, ran through the carport, and into his daddy's arms. And they had a good cry together over Titus manning up in his 6-year-old life. As I made my third lap around that mower, Titus came to my mind. And I said, Freddie, if you don't shut this mower down and go through that door, you don't have the courage of a 6-year-old boy named Titus. Shut the mower down. I took one of the longest walks of my life through that door. My pa was watching television. We always watched the Andy Griffith Show at 6:30. We'd catch Daniel Boone at 4:30. My pa never had television till he was 70 years old. And we enjoyed those times together. Saturday afternoon at 1 o'clock was NWA wrestling. He believed it all. I went through that door, sat on the end of his blue couch, and I said, Pa, could I tell you the most important thing in my life? Could I tell you what the Bible says about how you can know you're going to heaven whenever you die? He said, sure. I told my pa the gospel. I took my time. I explained it the way I wanted to. I felt good about my presentation. And when I asked him, have you trusted in Christ to save you? His answer left me not fully confident of his faith. So I went home excited in that I had crossed the hurdle. I had climbed a mountain, but still concerned for my grandfather's eternity. I would share the gospel with him 3 more times. And then off to Bible college I went. And when I went to Bible college, I wrote him a letter, and I explained to him the reason I was going. I wanted him to understand that I'm not escaping from home. I love home. I'm a home boy, Pa, but I'm going because I love the Bible, and I'm going to spend my life telling people what it says. I'll miss you, but I want you to understand why I'm going. And, of course, in that letter, I put the gospel again. Everyone who came to see my pa in those days was forced to read that letter. He kept it on top of his TV. No one left the home without reading the gospel in that letter written to my pa. Christmas time came, and I went shopping for Pa. It'd be a special gift, a Bible. I knew his eyeballs were 83 years old, and I needed an ultra-giant print. I could have held it up here. You could have read it from the parking lot. Huge letters. I wrote a letter on the blank page in the beginning of his Bible that contained the gospel. I put in the verses that I wanted him to read, gave it to him for Christmas. My birthday is February the 12th. February 12th, if you want to write that in your manual. And I saw him on my